everybody? This is Rangerman13. So this is in Miko We Trust. I saw this game while I was browsing on the internet, and I saw it, and this looks so interesting to me. I just couldn't resist but to play it. So what this is about is basically, well, this Miko, she's the president of the United States, and apparently we're her vice president or something. And well, yeah, that's basically what it is. So yeah, it's playing a Star Spangled Banner in the background. What the fuck am I doing with my life? Alright, let's get this started. When I was in school, my teacher asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I don't remember what I said. It's probably something generic like, I want to be an fireman, or I'm going to be a rock star. Something ridiculous like that. By the time I turned 16, I'd given up on dreams like that. Oh, that's a shame. I was just your average high schooler destined to stack shelves and serve fries to nagging customers. Or at least that's what I thought. Instead, where I managed to end up is the fucking White House. Mr. Vice President, what is your opinion on the latest bill? Sir, we need to prepare for the premier's visit next week. Which hotel should we book? Vice President, where's the tax cut you promised us 2 years ago? 3 men in suits are swarming around my desk, yelling over each other to talk to me. These aren't just old men with dress sense. They're deputy secretaries, second only to the heads of the state themselves. And all of them are expecting answers from me. My name is Ranger Gamefly, and I am the Vice President of the United States. Oh man, do not make me Vice President, bro, or President at all. This country would not last. I'm gonna tell you that. And I have no idea what I'm doing. It seems like our buddy here does not know knows what he's doing either. Wait, is that JFK? I'm not gonna go with that. Okay, gentlemen, I'm sure there's someone else who can handle your questions. We're not looking for someone else. We want you, you lazy little shrimp. Don't think we haven't noticed. You spend all your day sitting around without lifting a finger to help. To be fair, he's right. I haven't offered much of a meaningful contribution to the runnings at the White House. But really, what am I supposed to do? I don't have any experience in politics. I barely know how to make coffee, for crying out loud. Could you maybe talk to the president about this? I really don't have any power to... Quit hiding behind the president. This is you we're talking about. Let's sink a little further into my seat. What am I supposed to do? These guys are scary, and nothing I say is going to calm them down. Is there a problem, gentlemen? It's... Okay. Oh, damn it. All the bickering suddenly falls silent as every man turns his attention to the newcomer. She's nothing like the secretaries. She looks young, but the twinkle of wisdom in her eyes speaks of dedicated experience. She dresses bizarrely for here, the highest echelon of American politics, but no one says a word, after all. President Toyo Satomimi. Oh shit. She's the one everyone here answers to. 6 months ago, the story about her began to surface. A mysterious woman arrived on the western coast, winning over the masses with her incredible charisma. When the internet caught wind of her popularity only grew. I wonder why. Within weeks, she was a household name, attracting thousands with her smooth and clever... I've never seen that word, but whatever. No one was surprised when she ran for presidency. Technically, she was an illegal candidate, but her fan base was so large that the rules got waived so she could enter. Eventually, she won by a landslide, and her popularity's only grown ever since. There's even rumors that she's some of a saint revived to bring about a new era of American greatness. Her name is Miko Toyosatomimi. And she's the reason I'm sitting in this desk right now. Have these men been giving you trouble, Ranger? I wouldn't word it like that. Miss President, your subordinate is a disgrace to our government and everything it stands for. Hey, fuck you, bitch. I'm trying my best out here, alright? I concur. He makes hundreds of thousands for doing absolutely nothing while we run around working our asses off. I want him impeached. No, deported. Jesus. Really? Is that how you think of him? Oh no, don't use a fucking spell card. Miko swings over to me and places a hand on my shoulder. She's a good head taller than me, and it makes me feel like I'm back in high school again. Mr. Gamefly is a testament to everything this nation stands for. So stupid. Why is a Toho character the fucking president of the United States? This makes no sense. He is the everyman we sworn ourselves to serve, the average American who represents our country as a whole. If you demean my running mate, sirs, you demean America itself. The secretaries go quiet. There's a pressure around the president that makes it difficult for anyone else to breathe. I'm sorry, ma'am. I never thought of it like that. I assumed as much. Don't all of you have somewhere to be? Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. The three grown men scurry out of the room, adjusting their collars and ties on the way out. This isn't something any of them are likely to talk about on their coffee break. The ominous aura around Miko dissolves soon after, as if she was being possessed by the men she was trying to lecture. Once she's calmed down completely, her attention turns back to me. Uh-oh. You alright, Ranger? Yeah, thanks to you. Seriously, I owe you one. Think nothing of it. After all, it will probably reflect poorly on me if my vice president fell under criticism. And worse still, it might distract the attention of populace. We can't have that, can we? And so her true colors show. What? Miko gave a speech about how I was some sort of mascot for American patriotism, but the truth's a little sketchier than that. In short, she didn't want a running mate who had a chance to steal the spotlight. She is no one who cared about someone so painfully average that no one would waste a newspaper column reporting about them. That someone, of course, turned out to be me. What a fucking asshole then. Jesus. How could I refuse to offer? I got to be the freaking vice president of the USA. Honestly, I don't blame him for this. I would have took that opportunity to be the vice president of the fucking United States, bro. Still, knowing I got elected just because I'm utterly unremarkable is a bit rough on my pride. Anyways, aren't you meant to be in a meeting now? Something about your special friend in China. Oh no. Please don't call her that, even as a joke. Anyway, I'm here because I wanted to ask you a favor. Ooh, what's that? Oh, you find something that even I can help out with? Nothing major, I just wanted someone to check on Futo for me. Uh-oh. Futo? You mean the Secretary of Defense? Oh no. Oh shit. You know how she is. With all these international tensions, I'm worried that she would be a little aggressive. What do you mean by that? That's a light word to use. Probably that political correctness kicking in. Alright then, I'll make sure that she hasn't started any wars in the last half hour. If you could, thanks. It should keep the secretaries from complaining too, so in the end, so both of us get something from it. Understood, and thanks again for the backup. No need to thank me, simply doing my job. Miko starts out of the corridor, oozing confidence with every step as a smile is plastered onto her face. While all her political wrangling, she really does have the country's best interest in mind. You sure about that, buddy? All things considered, I work for her over anyone else in a heartbeat. I don't know about that one. Her taste in subordinates, though. Alright, Futo. Let's see what country you managed to rile up this week. Ah, shit. Here we go. Futo's pretty much taking up residence in the White House war room. Technically, she would have her own office over in the Pentagon, but we decided it was dangerous to keep her more than an arm's length away. Futo, you there? I let myself in without bothering to knock. When I step in, I see Futo sitting at one end of the table playing with a globe. Who shall we evade next? Oh no, that's never a good sign. Bolivia? Peru? Perhaps Zimbabwe? She's prodding her finger right into various countries, giggling to herself in a slightly offsetting fashion. Oh shit! What the fuck? She looks like a child playing make-believe, which makes her actual level of clout even more disturbing. This is Futo Minotobi. She's Miko's most trusted subordinate, and they've worked together for several centuries now. No, I didn't get that wrong. Centuries. Remember when I said there were rumors of Miko was a saint? Well, there was more to that than you think. This would sound ridiculous, but Miko and Futo are actually hermits from the Far East. Actually, this isn't public information. The only reason I know is that I'm the vice president. Back in her day, Miko had plans to rule Japan, but she decided that America was a far powerful accent, probably because of the fucking guns and shit. And actually, she put her pyromaniac companion in charge of our national defenses. Great move, boss. Let the globe away, Futo. Ah, Sir Gamefly, forgive my distraction. I was busy planning our latest campaign for, the expansion of democracy. Yes, that's it. This isn't the age of imperialism. We can't just conquer any country we feel like. And why not? It would send an excellent message to our enemies in China. Oh man. Oh man. This is not okay. I mean, imagine the headlines. Biakran and Hidri dismayed by America's military might. Wait, Biakran is the president of China? What? Hangs herself in shame? Okay, something like that. I groan beneath my breath. Looks like Miko was right to check up on her after all. What is your history with this Biakran woman anyways? Hey, I don't know Toho lore that much, but actually I don't really know that much Toho lore. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry for you Toho fans out there, goddamn. Is she another hermit like you two are? I suppose that would be the layman's term, yes. I hear she sold her soul to a demon to attain immortality. The lady... What? Okay. I don't like how she stopped herself there. Lady Miko has been her rival for an age now. When she found out we had taken America, she claimed China to oppose us. I hear it was quite a hostile takeover. Well, no shit it is. It's fucking China. What will I have give to watch the fires burn? Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. The boss told me to make sure you don't do anything rash with relations as they are. That means no provocation, no live fire drills, and especially no nuclear testing. But that isn't fair. Why do we have all these world-ending doomsday devices if we never get to use them? That's an order, Futo. Your master is still commander-in-chief, remember? Ooh, fine. I'll keep my brilliant strategy for another day. Please let that day be a few centuries from now, when it's someone else's problem. Still, I have to give her credit for enthusiasm at least. She's loyal to Miko above all else, but her way of showing it is interesting. I'm gonna have to check up on her more often. World War III will be a bad publicity after all. Man, World War III almost happened in real life too. Jesus. Right, that's the message sent, so I'll head back to my office. Up to the lounge about all day while Lady Miko tires. She pays me to be boring, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Very well. I wish you good day, sir. You too. I leave the door I leave the door open behind me just a fraction after I leave so I can listen in when she thinks I'm gone. Within seconds I hear familiar swishing of sound like a globe. I hear Portugal is nice at this time of year. Okay, meant to know, definitely do not leave Futo by herself. Not just for her sake, but for the world as a whole. Oh boy, I don't like this already. I take my time on the way back to my office. It's not like there would be any work waiting for me anyway. The corridor is awfully empty. It feels almost creepy as I tiptoe across the marble floors with nothing but the sound of my footsteps. Is this song? It's Kevin MacLeod shit. A tingle runs down my spine. I'm sure there's no one in the corridor right now, but I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Turn around and look behind me. Nothing. Stairway? Nope. A chandelier? No, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I think I need to take a nap. All this pressure's getting to me. Ah! Something sneaks up behind me and my vision goes flat. I'm ready to cry out panic to a voice stick to my ear. Guess who? Damn it, I should have guessed. This isn't funny. You almost gave me a heart attack there. Who almost gave you a heart attack? Come on, kid, play along with me. I feel something soft. I feel a soft, furry rub. Hold on a second. I feel something soft and furry rub against my thigh. I don't have any choice in the matter, do I? Let's go, mommy. Let go, Mamizou. Very good. 10 points for you. The handling blocking my eyes moves away. It's a few seconds before my vision comes back into focus. When it does, there's a woman standing in front of me with an unassailable cheer and an aura of mischief. A large leaf sits on her head in place of a hat, and a bushy raccoon tail swishes about behind her. Once this would have surprised me, but it's amazing how you can get used to it within time. You're catching on, kid. You almost saw me before I could jump you today. If I manage to spot you next time, would you stop bothering me? Of course not. That means I gotta try harder. Thought so. Worth a try at least. This is Mamizou Futo. I can't say that shit, bro. It's too Japanese, bro. This is Mamizou Futo. You get it. She's the current director of the CIA. Oh no. You probably guessed by now, but she's not exactly human. Huh, I wonder what makes you say that. She's a tanuki and a shape-shifting trickster spirit from the same region as Miko. Of course she only shows her true colors in front of me. To everyone else, she's a stern but efficient supervisor who keeps the wheels of the country turning. There are rumors she's also some sort of a loan shark. What? Interesting. So I heard you were doing Miko's babysitting for her. That's not... Okay, well maybe that is the right phrase to use. What was she thinking putting Futo in charge of defenses? Well, the girl was going to burn something down anyway. Maybe that's what let her do it in a way we can keep an eye on, right? But enough about the sink and her sidekick. Let's talk about you, Ranger. Me? Why is there to talk about? Still playing dumb, huh? Not sure who you think you're dealing with, but I'm not gonna fall for your little masquerade. She's still trying to push this? I thought 3 months would have been long enough for her to give up on me. But the last time, Mamizou, I don't have any deep, dark secrets. Oh. I mean, I used to wet the bed when I was a kid, but that's it. Yeah, same here. Really? That's interesting. What's interesting? Bedwetting is a common trait in serial killers. What the fuck? Okay, it's a little random. You haven't murdered anyone, have you, Ranger? Of course not! Ooh, look who's getting all defensive now. Did I hit a sensitive spot? God damn it. I'll hit a sensitive spot, alright. I don't like it when you say that. I'll smack you right in the freaking nose. Look, I really don't have time for this. Leave me alone, okay? Alright. I know when a suspect isn't going to talk. But mark my words, Mr. Gamefly. Whatever it is you're hiding, I will figure it out. There's no way anyone could be as ordinary as you. And someday I'm going to prove that. She walks past me, and when I turn around, the corridor is empty again. God, I hate talking to her. It makes me feel like I'm going crazy, because you are going fucking crazy. Literally, you have to deal with 3 fucking insane characters who are in the, let me remind you, the fucking White House. And all of this is just surreal. All of this just feels like a fucking fever dream. She always waits until I'm alone, so there's no point going to Miko or Futo for help. Or whatever, she can dig all she likes, but I got no secrets to share. After all, that's why I ended up in this position, isn't it? Oh shit, it's at nighttime. What? Next morning. Yawn! Good morning. So, freaking dull. Being vice president means I pretty much have no formal responsibilities. I have to stand in for Miko when she can't serve, but that's never going to happen. I mean, I'm also meant to listen in on Senate meetings, but that's dull as dishwater. Don't even get the vote unless the score is tied, so there's no point in going. So I spend all my time sitting in this crummy little office. I don't even have a TV to distract myself with. That's upsetting. It's really sad. Just a bunch of photos and a typewriter that doesn't work. Oh damn. You know what year is this? Jesus. I almost missed the secretaries yelling at me now. At least then I had something to worry about. I feel like I'm in solitary confinement. I can't take this anymore. Push myself off my seat. Responsibility, schmonsibility. If I have to sit in this room for 5 more freaking minutes, I'm gonna lose my mind. I need to do something. Anything. But what? Okay, so this is where the paths split up. We can go see if Miko needs help, check up on Futo, or we can just go for a walk. I don't know, I'm too curious about Futo. I feel like we need to keep an eye on Futo. I don't know, I'm gonna go down Futo's route. I wonder how Futo's doing. Probably a good idea to check up on her. I'm sure she's doing something relatively harmless. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Treason! Treachery! Debauchery! I'll have none of it! I stand extremely correctly. Futo's flailing her arms about, running around the war room at full speed. On one hand, I should really find out what's going on. On the other hand, I can already tell this is going to be trouble. I'll find them. I swear. I found all the miscreants responsible for this and send them to the firing squad. Then I'll throw the bodies in a bonfire to be safe in. Whoa, what the fuck? Futo? What's wrong? Ah, Sir Gamefly. At last, an ally that I can rely on. I'm sounding Italian. I think it sounds like Mario. Futo runs up to me and grabs at my collar. She's so short that she has to stretch her arm all the way to get a decent grip. Say Gamefly, I am the target of mutiny. The secretaries and officers have been bragging to each other about how they'll throw me out and punt me out of the office. Babe, what? It's true, I swear. Whenever I go for help, I'm laughed at and left to fend for myself. I can't trouble Lady Miko with this. Sir, you are my only hope. I got no idea what she's talking about, but she doesn't seem like she's making this up. I better find out what's going on. Okay, Futo, what did they say to you? Well, they weren't talking to me specifically. They just discussed kicking me around if there was some sort of sport. They called it Futo ball, I think. Sir Gamefly, are you alright? I'm having to try really hard not to laugh right now. I know exactly what she misinterpreted, but if I tell her it'll ruin the joke. What should I do? Tell her the truth? Keep her in the dark? Fuck it. Tell her the truth. Futo, this is all a misunderstanding. No one wants to hurt you. You're not talking about Futo ball. It's called football. That's in a sport you play with your foot. Ah yes. So when they said they were going to punt, they were talking about the game, not you. It's alright, Futo. Ah, what a relief. I was frightened the whole world was turning against me. I feel like I'm scared to know what happens if I went back and kept her in the dark, or whatever. She smiles so innocent, totally unaware how silly a mistake she just made. I guess English isn't her first language. No shit, English isn't her first language. Anyway, are you gonna be alright? I'm guessing they're all speaking English. I mean, this game wouldn't be in English if it wasn't. Anyway, are you gonna be alright now? Yes, I think so. Thank you for informing me, Sir Gamefly. The others seem to enjoy teasing me, so I appreciate you being honest. Yeah, well, I figured you could use the help. Honestly, I was worried what happened if I left her to herself, but I probably shouldn't say that. In that case, I'll show myself that. Have a good day, okay? I will. Thank you again. I feel proud of myself as I leave the war room. My good deed of the day fulfilled. As Futo should be relatively calm now. But that was a bit embarrassing. How the cancer operation burned the world then. Whoa, what? Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, looks like we dodged a bullet there. Alright. Next day, it's a new day. Alright, it's a new day. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I stomped back and forth across the length of the press room. I'm not very good when it comes to these situations, but at least I'm not breathing into a paper bag anymore. Still, what could be so important to need a speech now? A few days ago, received intel about potential terrorist activity in Washington. Oh shit. There have been sightings of suspicious figures shuffling around the White House, but they evaded capture so far. Miko's advisors told her to stay hidden until the hitmen were caught. But Miko decided to flip that advice on its head. Not only is she showing her face, she's giving a full speech to the press. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm nervous. Of course I'm nervous. I know my history. 4 presidents assassinated, and I really don't want this. And I really don't want to make that 5. I just can't stand here. How am I supposed to help out? Ooh, check up on Miko, find Mamizou, examine the security detail. Okay, can I? Okay, yes I can. So let's save. There you go, let's save that. Let's do this. I need to convince myself everything's fine. I'll go take a trip to the war room. Futo will be as worried as I am. She won't let her boss end up in trouble, will she? Futo, are you busy with anything? Try to assassinate my president, will you? Good sir, I will make you regret every decision you have ever made in your miserable little life. I freeze in place. Futo is currently struggling under the weight of about half a dozen guns strapped to her waist. Holy shit. I can tell she has a shotgun, an SMG, and... Is that a grenade launcher? Just 2 tweets. I'll fill you so full of holes the quarter will mistake you for a sponge. That'll take you for challenging the crown prince. Futo, what are you doing? Isn't it obvious, Sir Gamefly? I'm preparing myself for the assassination. You're the Secretary of Defense, not a soldier. Don't you have a security team to keep the boss safe? The security team? Cowards. There are lots of them. Why did they even refuse my orders when I told them to plant mines on the audience seats? What? That's another problem, but we'll deal with this one step at a time. I can't let Futo go out in front of the press like this. It'll be a PR disaster. But what exactly should I do? Share the load, take her guns away. Fuck it. I wouldn't trust Futo with any of those firearms. Never mind 6 of them. I better nip this in the bud. Take those off, Futo. You're gonna get yourself hurt. But sir, the assassin could come from any direction. Don't you have spell cards or shit that you could do? Like, y'all from Gensokyo, can't y'all just use your spell cards and shit? Or maybe they're not allowed to use that here. I would be failing my duty if I said take them off. Or do you want me to call the boss on this? You cretin. Mentioning Miko was enough to get her really mad. After a long sigh, she lets her weapons fall to the floor. What do you have against me? All I wanted to do was help. Yeah, well, walking in as a one-man army would do more harm than good. Your best men are on this, right? Let's trust the job to them. She nods reluctantly, but I see her murmur something under her breath. Spoil sport. Spoil sport. Well, fuck you too, Futo. Alrighty, well, in the end, neither of us had anything to worry about. Mamizou intercepted the assassin on the way in, and there was no threat to Miko at all. Futo spent the whole speech glaring at me, though. I think it'll be a while before she forgives me. Huh. I feel like that was not a right choice. Maybe I'll go back and do some other choices. But yeah. Another relatively slow day at work. I managed to get the TV installed, so at least I got something to distract myself with. So I feel like something I'm forgetting today. Something really important. Maybe there's a meeting I missed. Who am I kidding? I never have any meetings to attend to. I continue to stroll around my office. There's something I had to do, I just know it. But what could it be? My eyes started around the room and eventually following on this disheveled calendar. I haven't touched it, but it seems to be on the right month. Let's see, today's 7th of February, so... Oh no. It's the boss's birthday! Oh shit, it's Miko's birthday. Of course, how am I managed to forget? I know she doesn't make a big deal out of it, but everyone knows when her birthday is. I didn't even get her anything. I'm gonna look so bad when she finds out. Okay, Ranger, calm down. Deep breaths. I can salvage this. There's still time. I just need to find something nice and give it to her, and she won't fire me for being a heartless brute. But what can I give her on such short notice? I don't even know what she wants. Maybe I should ask someone? Let's ask Futo. What about Futo? She knows Miko better than anyone, and I'm sure she has good ideas for a present. Let's hope there's a few gift ideas for me to borrow. Oh man. Futo? I need to ask you something. Huh? The room is empty. Normally Futo's always holed up in here, which is good for everyone else. Maybe she's using the bathroom. Hey, what's this? Uh-oh. A small present on the table, which is people. Looks like some sort of book of some sort, but I can't be sure with it wrapped up like that. This is what Futo's gift for the boss. She did a better job of preparing it than I did. Tended to do something questionable. Let's say hypothetically that whose present would have disappeared. Miko gets it anyway. Does it really matter who delivers it? Let's not do that. No, that's a bad idea. Futo would lose her mind if she found out I robbed her. Besides, there's no way Miko would fall for that. Guess I'll have to try something else then. Sir Gamefly. Were you looking for me? Well, that was timing. Good thing I didn't try to snatch the book up. Hey, Futo. I was just looking for some pointers about a present selection. You mean for Lady Miko, yes? Personally, I'm surprised that you left it this late. I'm bad with dates. So what did you get her? Well, I found something I'm sure she'll love. It's a biography of Lady Miko, written by an Italian centuries ago. Wait, really? Why would an Italian be writing about a historical figure from Japan? Why else? Because Lady Miko is the greatest ruler of all time. I know I want to write about her. Futo, what's the name of this book? The Prince by Michelavi. Why do you ask? That's not about the boss, Futo. That's a treatise about Italian politics. But Lady Miko is the crown prince. What other prince is worth talking about? This girl, simple-minded, doesn't even begin to describe her. Don't worry. It's a pretty famous book. I'm sure the boss will like it. Just don't try to sell it as something it's not. Oh, that's good to hear. My thanks, Sir Gamefly. You saved me from an embarrassing mishap. If you haven't purchased her the gift, we can give her the book together? But only because I pity you and your poor planning. She's redder than a beetroot. I've never seen a worse liar in my life. Just tending to tease her a little bit and nod instead. Sure, thanks for the backup. Yeah, I'm such a nice person, aren't I? Bailing you out of your time of need. Sure enough, Miko loved the book we give her if it wasn't for what Futo thought it was. The little girl looked so happy of handing it over. Makes me want to see that smile more often, honestly. Nice. Well, that was successful. Okay. It's another day without merit in the Vice President's office. secretaries don't bother me anymore, but that's taking most of the excitement out of my day. I've been passing the time with daytime television, or what passes for it nowadays. Come on, detective. It's clear the husband did it. It's always the freaking husband. I don't really get why these cop shows are popular. They're pretty repetitive, and when you see the protagonist crack one joke while he's put on his glasses, you've seen them all. So this or I spend my afternoon watching the shopping channel. So I guess Snarky McFour is about to do it for now. Huh? Just when the acting's starting to get interesting, the signal shorts out. Typical. Maybe I just spent more than $30 on this thing. Work, damn it. Recursive maintenance fails to solve the problem. But I'm about to give up on it when the face pops up amongst the static. Is that Kokoro? Oh no, that is not good. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, this recording's going on for 38 minutes, so I'm gonna leave it off there. So thank you all so much for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys again another time. Stay amazing.